There are plenty of big developments in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage season 1 already, but the next season delivering one unexpected friendship could change the game even further. One of the more difficult tasks put before the Big Bang Theory spin-offs is that they run the risk of conflicting with established story beats from the flagship series, but Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is largely removed enough from Big Bang's primary characters to worry about that issue substantially less. Thus far, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage reviews suggest the series' approach has been working out fairly well. But because certain aspects of Georgie's future were already established by his appearances on The Big Bang Theory, the spin-off story will have to hit a few specific beats moving forward. Georgie buying his first tire store with Ruben in the season 1 finale already checked off a major box, but there are others of even greater concern yet to be explored. Some will likely occur in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage season 2, but there's one unestablished plot point that should be considered as well. Mary Cooper and Audrey McAllister should be friends in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage season 2. Their friendship opens the door for new story conflicts. Audrey McAllister and Mary Cooper became rivals seemingly the moment they locked eyes, and they've been so ever since. Even now that Audrey's largely warmed up to Georgie, her disdain toward his mother remains unaffected. But Mary and Audrey have plenty of mutual interests between a shared granddaughter and their children's marriage, and Mary helping Georgie keep Jim's tire shop in the family in the Georgie and Mandy's first marriage season 1 finale should theoretically help them see eye to eye even more. The latter particularly feels like it should affect their relationship heading into season 2. There are plenty of reasons to end the feud between Mary and Audrey. First, it keeps their rivalry from becoming overly stale. As depicted thus far, the primary sources of contention between them involve spending time with CC and their differing views on religion. But those two topics of debate can get old fast, and having them become friends would pave the way for new conflicts. They wouldn't have to agree wholeheartedly on everything, but seeing them work together to resolve a problem in spite of their differing worldviews would be a refreshing change of pace. Why The Big Bang Theory makes Audrey and Mary's friendship seem unlikely. Mary seems just as closed-minded years after the spin-off takes place. Mary Cooper complains about Sheldon while seated in an armchair in The Big Bang Theory. Considering George Sr.'s death in young Sheldon doesn't occur long before Georgie and Mandy's first marriage picks up, it's understandable that Mary would be a bit more sensitive to someone who doesn't respect her unyielding devotion to God, and particularly to heaven. However, it doesn't seem that Mary grows any more tolerant in the years leading up to The Big Bang Theory. This is most notable in her relationship with Beverly Hofstadter, with whom she shares a similar enmity to that she shares with Audrey in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. This alone doesn't mean that Audrey and Mary couldn't make nice with each other while respecting Mary's larger character arc, but it does suggest the effort would largely have to come from Audrey's side. The problem is that it isn't as satisfying to see two characters make amends if only one character is doing the work. For their friendship to feel truly rewarding, they need to play equal roles in making it happen. Fortunately, there is at least one way Georgie and Mandy's first marriage can pull that off without threatening The Big Bang Theory's canon. How Georgie and Mandy's first marriage season 2 can still make Mary and Audrey friends. The titular couple's known future provides a direct path forward. Emily Osment as Mandy McAllister and Montana Jordan as Georgie Cooper with CC in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. If anybody could justify Mary and Audrey becoming friends while keeping Mary's future personality intact, it's Georgie and Mandy themselves. Following the reveal that Mandy's going to be working with an ex, one of the biggest unanswered questions after the Georgie and Mandy's first marriage season 1 finale is how long it will take before the couple separates. It was established in The Big Bang Theory that Georgie eventually divorces Mandy and moves on, but little enough is known about the full timeline that it's uncertain how long a clock the spin-off has before the main characters inevitably split up. Although divorce is rarely seen as good news, one silver lining is that it would justify Mary returning to her more closed-minded characterization after developing a healthier bond with Audrey. Depending on how Georgie and Mandy break things off in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, their mothers might not be thrilled with each other's families. And if Mary broadened her worldview for a friend before such a significant fallout, it would explain her regressing back to old behavior when meeting Beverly. It's not a perfect workaround, but it could at least benefit Audrey and Mary's relationship in the short term.